Welcome back to class, dear students, and it's been a wonderful journey while we ramp up this Solang Solidity for Solana 201 course, building and deploying a full stack SPL fungible token dApp. We now want to deploy our Solana SPL token minter, and you have the option to either deploy on Vercel or Netlify. So usually I use Vercel, and Vercel is behind Next.js, so just go hand in hand. But Netlify is also cool, so you can check it out whichever you are used to or you want to use. So they also have free version too when you are not using a kind of business account to it. So except you want to upgrade later, but still are free to get started with. So that's what we are going to use. When you go to Vercel, we have the project. We are done with the front end, which is the app. Remember, the folder is in. It matters a lot, and that's why separating this thing helps a lot. So I did this separation like this, like app. Yeah. So I think even the base template I got from there, I think they have this separated program also. Yeah. So it's just cool. You have this. Then you know which one you need to upload to your front end. So we don't need this actually because we've deployed to the blockchain. Don't forget, and the program is already on the blockchain. So anywhere we connect with the internet and we are able to build this same thing, we can connect with it either local host or directly using the host. So let's see how we can get this done. So we have this already set, and we got this up on localhost 3000. So the only downside is that if I off my system now, or just stop this, then this isn't accessible. Then any other person cannot try to test it or use it or anything. So that's why I need to put it on the internet so I can share, get feedback, friends, or if you are transforming it to a full app, get some early user to test it out and things like that, which we call like alpha or beta. Now we got those two things ready. Because this code, remember, I've pushed it to the repo. So now if I do this git status, everything is complete. All the changes we made to all the program, all these components we created, everything has been included and pushed to the repo. So you just need your repo. That's the repo. If you have not used Vercel, for example, you sign up with best option, you can sign up with your repo. So it's like connected and easier to do. When you come here to deploy, we go to Vercel website, then we connect GitHub, push the dApp frontend to GitHub. So remember, we have created a branch earlier here. You can use it to push to Git. So in the previous lesson, I've done that. I've committed it back to here, and that's why you see I just did it about 10 minutes ago. Let me refresh. Maybe it will be more than that by now. So 13 minutes ago, you can see. So we added the SPL fungible token minter features, and this was updated. Then the next one we need is the Vercel. So you sign up, you have an account dashboard like this. Go to add new. The project you want to add, you can also add custom domain. So but I'm going to go into that. So we are importing the repo. So which repo are you importing? You select it from your GitHub that you have connected. So this is the repo import. You just see it, you just import it. That's it. then we name it. This is too long a name, so we can just name it SPL fungible, but just for us to differentiate it, let it be called Solang Solidity. Is a choice. SPL fungible token, dApp, doesn't need space. So once you see it, you know that this was built using Solang Solidity, just for our own description. Then the framework, you pick others because it will auto check your folder, and you know it will see this. It's saying is as this, so that's why it's saying is others. But we need to redirect it to say no, that's not, you see it, the root directory, to say no, edit this and say go to the app. Once we change it to the app, you will see it will auto identify it as Next.js, and that will help anything it needs to prepare to get your deployment seamless. It will activate it. So for example, if I change it to, you see it, to program, it will go back to others because you know you can't recognize what's there. So you see it now, we have this app, so instead of just the whole index folder, and then it can identify it. If not, if you are sure you select the right folder, you can always pick them manually, but usually it pick it automatically if you select the right something and sees all those things there. So build output settings, all those things, usually I don't touch them. Environmental variable, maybe when you are dealing with like an API and there are API key or some things like that, you can use it. So it's not needed here. Then all that is needed, the name, the root directory, we have it inside the app. So that's why we select the app, it ought to identify, or you select, then you just go to deploy. Deploying. You are almost done. Please follow the step. Yeah. So you see it's doing a lot of things there. So here we wait for it to do. So usually depending on how like heavy are your folders and all those things, so I think, and your network as well matter. So I think my network is slow, so it should be done within like a minute, 2 or 3 minutes or thereabouts. So because it will fill these steps, assigning domain and then custom domain, all these things. So like I said, you can add custom domain if you want to, if you are building a full project. And so hopefully this will work because it's taking a lot of time. Probably my network is just affecting it. Or it's best you leave it and let's see if to give some update, because if you cancel it, might have done to a level and then you have issue and you have to delete and things like that. So remember, like when we are deploying, it's building, then before it deploy, when you deploy the Solana program, you know, I was telling you these are the process you follow also for like Frontend when you are pulling on the hosting. So it's like your blockchain is also like your hosting now. So it needs to be built to some level that will become compatible with the, just like EVM now. So you see deployment completed and straight, we got this. So assign custom domain. you see, congratulations, you just deployed a new project. Ooh! Good, those confettis, or what do you call it? So you see it now. We got this rolling instant preview push. So if I make any changes now and push to it, it will just automatically update it for me. So anytime I do anything down here, I just need to push it to the repo. For example, what can I do? It has to be, because this is the folder it's dealing with. So maybe I just try and copy this same thing and put it inside the readme inside that folder, then clear up all these defaults. There you go. So now once I have this, I already have something to commit. Then git add, git commit -n updated readme md file. Folder. So then we need to git push. So once you push status, everything is clear. You see it. So continue to dashboard and also to the page. So once whatever you do there, you see it will tell you, you can see it now. You have your production. If I push anything, you see just updated just now. That has been deployed. You see it 4 minutes ago, and then from here I can go to Vercel.app, or here you click it. Now 3 version of the domain, I think, if you click here, yeah, other ones like that. So you see it now. So this particular something now, you can go to it and see the app. You will notice that it doesn't update the push we did here, because remember that push was to this particular, not the main, and it is the main that we are using for the branch. So that branch, it will pick the main. Those are part of the reason you use other like PR. So cool. We have this expect. Now see now, let me copy this and go to here. So if we have an update here, coming. If we open pull request here, we have to make sure we are sending to for Solana, so which is our main, our own main here. So you say we can merge. Let's see if it won't fail. Create. I just want to see, you see it rolling there. Then you see, check deployment has failed, Vercel comments. So you see the advantage now of using pull request, because now assuming I have some error, I might have pushed it and affected the main. So by using the pull request, I'm able to see if there's error if I push it, because it might run some check, then I won't bother to push it there. So assuming it pushed through, it will just add updated this something. So, but for now, before I go, can we try to test this? Let me bring it to here. So I can just duplicate this. But instead of this, clear it and put this. So why this one is not running? Because I can always run this anywhere I want. So if I inspect it as well, then I can fix test token test T, the URL, then put, maybe just put 10, then mint 105. So mint, nothing works. But once I connect, let's just do fair. See that this is now direct. It's not local host again, like all these ones. As usual, software like to hide behind, I don't know. It's not even responding, right? Let's refresh. So I think it's software something. I should have used the Phantom. I don't know to date. Maybe the RPC or something just hanging up. So that's how from now, once we are able to connect the wallet, software is not releasing it. Like literally, let's cancel this thing. It's not canceling. How's this? It took some lot of time then because before it picked up, so I had to use Phantom. So you see, so that's from the wallet we are using. And you know, unlike when it was localhost, I would have just tried to break that wallet stuff here. But now I can't even break it. Aha, good. Eventually it works. So test token, test T, maybe the URL, I don't know what you put there. Then 10, then let's say 105 token, then mint. And you see that is beginning to like follow the same step like before. First, you approve to set up all those things. You have initialized account, you create your mint from things happening there. Then the next is create associated token account. You see it as a token account, and the last stage we mint, which you can see it now. We are minting 105 test, which is what we got here. 105 test, approve. And then cool, we are good to go. Oh my god. Wow, I clicked back 105 test, so I wanted to click here to check it to see. Then even if I refresh this as well, it should show in that wallet. So you see it's test token, and these are as usual we show around, but you can see test token tests. And this transaction, if we browse through and come here, we're able to see the token and see the accounts. Let's close all this. So you can see it now. That's the test token. And then you see we have it. We have the 105 and things like that. So it's loading. So that gives you the idea of what we have done here, and we have been able to repeat it from localhost to hosting it, and anywhere you are in the world you can just check this out, and it worked. Once you connect your wallet, make sure it's local devnet, yeah. Don't use mainnet, devnet, so that it doesn't use real money and it's connected to devnet anyway. So that's just it. I believe we've really done a long journey here from Guinea and everything. And don't forget, you get stuck, need support specific to this lesson, you ask for that lesson, ask under their respective something. Don't take question from here and go and ask it here, or ask question of this and come and ask here. No, you won't get response. So that's it. And then in the next capstone project is now over to you to build this and fix some things like you mint, can you remint back to that same wallet and things like that, all those features, and then we'll get some of you to win from the like post course hackathon or kind of like that. So courtesy of partners and sponsors and all those things like that. So thank you so much. It's been a wonderful ride. You can now develop this really gave me some tough time because there are few or non-existing resources to help you when it comes to building full stack dApp. A lot I've seen are just like joking around. Full stack dApp and able to put you through with video and all those things. This is the first course you will come across on Solang Solidity. I don't know, that's as of February 2024. Yeah, February 28th, I'm doing the video, yeah. So when you'll be watching, maybe in 2026, you will know. That's it. I remain Solomon Foske of the Programming University. Keep the programming spirit and alive, your assurance to succeed eventually as a developer. And please always do good to humanity and nature with your knowledge, whatever knowledge you have, including your programming skill, Web3 development skill, are not evil to make. Use them for evil, so we can have a better and peaceful world to live in. See you as you take the course, and if you are among those that will win some of those tokens for this post-course hackathon, good for you. And apart from that, you can now go build with your Solang Solidity knowledge and send some of them for me to see. Not to be troubleshooting, I don't have that time. So, but just to have a feel of what you have done. That's also. That's it. See you. Peace and bye.